Alrighty, getting everything set here for senior night for our pregame show. We welcome you all to Eastwood Baseball, and now let's get a roll on for the pregame show brought to you by our JV guys. Take it away, boys.
We got a great senior night matchup between the Eastwood Eagles and the Northwood Rangers.
Northwood's been in a tough patch with 6 losses in a row. They have a 4-17 record, 3-5 in their conference, somehow third. Eastwood has been on a nice big win streak with 1 game win streak versus Rossford. We are 6-14, 9-2 in the NBC, first, and with the win against Maumee, we will clutch.
The camera not working. Okay, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, for senior night, we live in a country unlike no other. Thank you all for being here. Please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. I'll get to this in a minute. Just you guys keep talking, okay? Mike's on. I know, it's for you guys. I don't have our starting lineup.
I know, sir.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
All right.
Woody's out there short right now.
Oh,
Right.
I need to figure this. I need to figure this out. Okay, so. All right, welcome everybody to another game. Oh man, don't we have quite the treat planned for you today. A lot of anticipation between the Eastwood Eagles and the Northwood Rangers. So here we go. Andre Lantigua going to be making the start here today for your Eagles. They're going to get that set along for him just now. But really, just a lot of anticipation. We got some JV guys looking to show you what else is ahead today for the Egg.
Anything you want. Just don't get me canceled. I
Need to get
this fixed.
Woody's taking a pick at short. Woody's at short now. We just showed Jimmy playing second. Drew's Kachmarik at first.
Jack's at third.
Johnny's in center, Barnes in right, and Brock's in left, right? Yeah. Right on. You know everything you're doing. Oh, it's over.
Okay, can you do commentary while I fix this, please, okay?
Yeah.
Please.
Okay.
It's not that hard.
leading off the pitcher, number 5, Gabe Hicks.
Strike 1, swinging.
Okay, who's up to bat?
Number 5, Gabe Hicks.
What position's he playing? Okay, well, take a look. What's the stats for the year?
I'm down with the mics on, boy.
Gabe's batting average currently is a .154 with 39 at bats. Kid's young, but he has promise. Strike 2 on a swing.
Now, 3 pitch at bat here with 3 swinging strikes.
The shortstop, number 25, Ethan Leonard.
Ethan Leonard with 54 at bats, batting a .204. Watches the first pitch for a ball 1.
Yep. And so
Inside.
inside, ball 1 getting away.
Great outside miss by Andre Lantigua.
Really been working it so far this day. Getting it started on an 0-1 count. Lantigua first senior night. Gets it, and that'll be a ball 1.
Ball 2, ball 3,
Ball 3.
ball 3.
Shut the door.
It's 3-0.
3-0. Lantigua going to get it in the throw, curve, high, ball 4 after the strikeout. Now we'll have the number 3 center fielder, Brett Reichel. The center fielder, number 6, Brett Reichel. So now,
Brett, with 46 at bats, is batting a .152 currently.
that's right. Now Reichel to be up. Had a bit of miscommunication getting started, but here we go. They'll now have a man on. First pitch by Lantigua, ball 1 there for the at-bat. So now we get looking again. Lantigua making another appearance, has not made quite a lot this year. And so now the next one goes in. The 13.5 ERA this year in his 2 appearances. Will make his third 2-0 count now with an out. So goes in again. Lantigua hits out and wide to foul ball. To foul it off. And now we go. Now trying it again. Goes back on a 2-1. The bunt attempt missed. Strike 2. And so now it's a 2-1 count in favor of Lantigua. And has it in his favor. Really needed to get here. Now on a 2-2. We have 1 out. We wait for it again, goes in. All even, high, ball 3, full count.
You can leave the door open. No, leave the door open. It's fine. Just a little bit. Actually, all the way.
And now we have it again. On a full count with an out, Lantigua. From the belt, the kick, the high. Ball 4, he'll walk another. And now, after right shell, we'll have the left fielder, Mason Hurley. The left fielder, number 3, Mason Hurley. So now trying it again for Hurley. Wanting anything here that he can have. We go back for it. And so, first pitch, Lantigua. Gonna get the throw in, strike 1. 0-1 count there, Collins. So now again, on the 0-1 with an out. Gonna try it. That'll be ball 1, so a 1-1 count. Away, what else you seeing, Billy?
Yeah, no, Andre started hot, but don't know what's going on here. Hopefully we find that zone.
Yep, 1-1 count for Andre. Goes in, curveball. 2-1 count now. And we're waiting still again. So on the 2-1 with an out, we go for it here. Lantigua to get set. Has 2 to worry about on bag. So he'll take another, goes in, swing, and a miss. Strike 2. So a 2-2 count now, and we have 1 out. And we'll keep it moving. So Lantigua going to try again. On the belt, and the kick goes in. The deal! And gets close to him, another full count. So Andre here to record 1 strikeout today. Looks for another. On the 3-2, gets it in, and that's hit over the head of Sense. And they're going to try to score a couple here. And 1 going to come in, and that will make it 1-0 for Northwood. And so now we'll see the number 17 up of Jaden Zaraski. The designated hitter, number 17, Jaden Zaraski.
Ball 1, outside.
So now on the ball 1, we'll try it again. Going in for the pencil bat this time. And goes, that'll be a strike 1 called, however, so now a 1-1 count. Northwood to get their early lead. Already off to a decent start. Sorry for all the difficulties we've had so far. Still getting set. But 2 on for Northwood. Ground ball over. Kachmarik going to find it through. And now they'll score at 1, and they're going to try to score 2. Bonfiglio going to wait. It's 2-0 now for Northwood. And now the number 4, Bryson Laurel. The catcher, number 4, Bryson Laurel. And so now, even count. 2 on bag. Corners painted here for the Northwood Rangers here. And they'll have Zaraski over at first. And then a lead man, but a wild pitch. And that'll be a steal to second base. As for now, we have an 0-1 count, and it's 2-0 already for Northwood. Where we're heading here, just got to try to get the bats rolling. But it's 2-0. Lantigua gets it in, 0-2. Only an out. So now we'll have to find it here again. Lantigua on the 0-2. Gets it in and gets it away. High and foul. So now we'll have an even situation that we had earlier. And we keep it moving. So the 0-2 gets in, not low enough. Ball called there, so that'll be ball 2. 2-2 count now. And they're still going to keep them roll. And now the 1-2. Lantigua to get set. Gets him to swing! And that'll be a strikeout for Andre Lantigua. Another one, now 33 of Evan Rodriguez. The first baseman, number 33, Evan Rodriguez. So Andre to record 2 strikeouts. The only 2 outs made by Eastwood this game so far goes in. And that'll be a ground ball over. King going to get over to first, and the made in time over to Kachmarik. So let's get the music going, and we will be back. This is Eastwood Baseball here in Eastwood Sports Media. And welcome back, everybody, to Eastwood Baseball here on Eastwood Sports Media. Dan Ridenour. We got Kadyn Donnell up to bat with the left fielder, Brock Messinger, on deck. Now we'll try again. And first pitch going 1-0. And so now we wait for it here. And now Donnell going to hit a high flyer out in the right. Does it drop? And it does. So Donnell's going to chase 1, going to try to chase 2, and he gets there standing up. Left fielder, Brock Messinger up. The left fielder, number 3, Brock Messinger. Okay, this is too many. I needed like 2 and a half. And now taking it again. Back we go. Even up for Brock. On a 1-0 count. Messinger needing something. The bunt pulls back in time. Ball 2, so a 2-0. And we wait for something here. And so now Messinger going to get that away. 2-1. Keeping his at-bat alive. Connor Norton currently on deck. So now we need something in ball 3. So the 3-1 count now. And now the 3-1 for Messinger. Contact. Strike 2 goes over there with Donnell on second.
Can you guys tell me if you guys have bathrooms around here? You don't.
No, sorry.
You gotta go back there.
And now on at 3-2, full count. For Messinger, takes it wide and out.
You're on the spot.
And he's going to take a trip with Connor Norton up. The catcher, number 2, Connor Norton.
What? I didn't know if you get there too. You like it.
And so now he's up and set. Kachmarik on deck. And so now,
Donnie's lead off.
going to try it again.
Donnie's lead off.
Strike 1 called there, 0-1 count. And now we need it. 0-1, gets it in. Donnell going to get a slow roller, and he's going to chase Norton too. And the ball is high, but ruled it out. So here. The first baseman, number 27, Drew Kachmarik. And now here comes Kachmarik with Lautzenheiser on deck. The first baseman up and away. So now we'll wait for something here. And that's going to go over roll. Kachmarik, Donnell going to be able to prance home. Kachmarik out, Messinger to advance. The designated hitter, number 28, Lautzenheiser. And so now with 1 to score for Eastwood, we're tied up, ladies and gentlemen, with 2 outs. And we're ready to go. On an 0-0. And that's going to be close to pull ball 1. 1-0 count now. So a 1-0 count. And that's going to be inside. Strike 1 for Lautzenheiser. And now we go. So the even count, 1-1. 2 outs. And that's going to be wide. Messinger to come home. And they're going to try to get him down. He's safe. No, he's out. They called him out. And so they'll call him out here, and we're going to head to the bottom of the first inning. After that, and now we'll go to the top of the second. That's an unfortunate turn of events, but we will be right back. Don't go anywhere. This is Eastwood Baseball here on Eastwood Sports Media. Sports Media, let's get it started. Carson Dickey up, the right fielder. The right fielder, number 12, Carson Dickey. And so let's get it move on, ladies and gentlemen. Get the show on the road. Lantigua on, 2-1 in the top of the second inning now. As first pitch going in, curveball down, strike 1. So now we will have a 1-0 count, or an 0-1 count, excuse me, and here we go. Next one to get in. Lantigua to get set. Looks for a curve in. And going to bounce back. That'll be strike 2. So the 0-2 count. The 9th man, Jackson Marlowe, on deck. And so now we'll try for something. That'll be rolled inside, ball 1. So a 1-2. They count to get away. And now here we wait for something. 1-2, back and again. And strike 3 on the backwards K. And let's introduce now the number 9 up of Jackson Marlowe. The second baseman, number 2, Jackson Marlowe. And now back again. This is how we do it. Da, da, da. Now we go. 1 out. Lantigua gets it in high. Popper. Donnell going to look. King, Hepler. And they're not going to talk, but it's caught still. And a collision almost to happen. And now we'll be back to the top of the order. Gabe Hicks. The pitcher, number 5, Gabe Hicks. And so back on the 0-0 with 2 out. Goes inside. All right, now 1-0. Lantigua to get it in. So now Lantigua comes in. Here comes the pitch. And what is it going to be? Goes in high. Popper again. And Norton going to try to get there. Not quite in time. So that's a 1-1 count now for Lantigua and the Eagles here. Anything possible now.
I watch you on TV and stuff. We just shoot it over the TV.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're doing a great job. Nobody ever comes in here and tells you.
No? Thank you.
I'm telling you, you're doing good. You got a future in broadcasting.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All righty, here we go. 1-2 count. All right, Lantigua comes set, and here's the pitch. Going in for Hicks. Pitcher v. pitcher, mono v. mono, in high. Ball 2, so a 2-2 count. And now Lantigua gets in. On a 2-2 for the... Gets set from his belt. His kick, now his deal, goes in. And strike 3. Or no. They're going to roll that ball 4. It looks on the screen out there, there was ruled that there was only...
Hit by pitch.
Oh, that hit him. Okay. So it looks like it must have hit him. Kind of hard to see from here. But now we'll have the 25 of Ethan Leonard up. And strike 1 there to start. And now on an 0-1 count, 2 out. Getting set. The leadoff man, Hicks, on. And they're going to try to go back for Hicks. Looks like he had too bit of a large lead in Norton's eyes, and he's going to get sent back like a plate of cold food. So now an 0-2 count. 2 outs. And now we try it. On the 0-2, gets in, tipped. His at-bat saved by a hair there. Could have gone in any direction. But that's where we have it. 0-2 now, 2 outs. And looking for where we want it. And goes in Lantigua. And another one thrown there, saving it. His at-bat, barely getting the tip of it. But really, it's just coming down to one play here or there. So an 0-2 now with 2 outs. Lantigua going to go back again. Ordered a well-done steak, but got it rare. And now he'll be safe. So now the 0-2. 2 outs. And here we go again. Lantigua now gets set in for the pitch on the runner. Hit and run there. And now we're at an 0-2 with 2 outs. Just getting started. Anything here is in the realm of possibilities. So 1-2 your score, and that's going to make it a 1-2 count. High curveball there, doesn't get back in time from Lantigua. So we're at a 1-2 now. 2 outs, all senior crew except Eric Hepler and Jack Sensenig, with Sense over at third and Hepler over at second, and that's sent back to Donnell, and that's going to drop, and they will get 2 there for the number 6 up of Brett Rykow. The center fielder, number 6, Brett Rykow. And now we try it. It's an out. All right, now here we go, the 1-0. Getting set here for Rykow. Going to get it moving, and how about Easton Speck here? Going to tell us a little bit more about him and brings us up for some more commentary.
How are we doing today, Dan?
Yeah, I'm doing well, thanks. All right, 1-1 count, middle of the at-bat. And now we'll try it. Lantigua. Here comes the pitch in. Ground ball back. Hepler to have it. Just going to touch the bag himself. Good directions there on that play, so we're going to have it back, and we will be taking a break. This is Eastwood Baseball here in Eastwood Sports Media. And welcome back, everybody. I'm with Easton Speck. He's gonna take his hand at commentary here as we get moving. Paul Lautzenheiser currently due up. Take us away here, Easton.
Okay, so we got Paul Lautzenheiser up to bat. So, it's going to go really well. Especially if he gets one of those inside pitches.
Oh yeah, really been good with that so
We
far.
might have to
this year.
yell for it to the left field softball team over here.
The designated hitter, number 28, Paul Lautzenheiser.
Paul up here again. Reset count from the last time. Fresh start. Outside for ball 1.
Yep. So now a 1-0 count for Paul. How about let's take a look at his stats here, see how else he's been doing and faring. You know, we've seen a lot of opportunities where he's been that big guy coming in clutch for Eastwood. He's currently at a 260 average so far this year and his 50 at bats.
Got well on that one, but had a good hold. Now 2-0. Here's the pitch.
And gonna find it. Goes away
Find
for
it.
Paul.
Third base. What do you say?
The pitcher, Andre Lantigua.
Here.
Take a walk up signs.
On revs here, pitcher versus pitcher.
Strike one there. 0-1 count to get us started.
Caught the little corner right there.
Yep.
Bottom right corner.
Andre at 3 strikeouts today. Now we get started again. 0-1. And an
Now
out.
0-2. Swing and a miss.
And the 0-1 to follow. Now an 0-2. And a ball there, barely got inside to him. 1-2 count. And now we have an out. And so now 1-2 for Andre. Gets in. Contact made. Fouls it off. And keeps his at-bat there alive. And now the 1-2 now with an out.
Here's
1-2. Out, in, strike 3 on Lantigua. The first one recorded today by Gabe. The shortstop, number 9, Eric Hepler.
Ooh, 1-0 for Eric's first pitch.
Bit of a struggle so far here, kind of on the way to do it, and that's a 2-0. So now a 2-0 count with the 2 out. And Bonfiglio on deck. 2-0 in and a bounce, 3-0. And all we go here.
3-0 count to Eric Kepler here. See what he does here.
And that's just going to hit him, make things a little more painful. He's going to take a trip with Austin Bonfiglio up. The right fielder, number 14, Austin Bonfiglio.
Austin up here, Dan. How's he looking this season?
Well, Austin, doesn't get his opportunity every day, but boy, when he gets it, he's going to take full advantage of it. 9 at-bats so far this year, and he's just getting the ball rolling in his 11 games played. Really shows what it means to be a leader here on this team. 0-1 count. And they're going to go back to first. Had the pickoff attempt there on Hepler. No good. Oh, 1 for 2 out. And gets it in and low. That's going to be an even count now, 1-1. And that's going to get wild and out. Hepler to get it. 1-1 count now. Speck after that. Now a 2-1. And what are you seeing?
Swing at that?
Swing it. He swung. It should be 1-2. He swung.
All right, so it's a 1-2 then, I suppose, because he swung at it. Even though it was wild. Contact made, Bonfiglio.
A little bit of confusion on the...
Ground ball will not run it out. And that'll be all we have. As now we'll go 2-1 the score. After 2 innings have been played, we head to the top of the third. This is Eastwood Baseball here in Eastwood Sports Media.
here with Brandon Collins now. And Andre Lantigua still pitching. Top third. What are your thoughts about this game so far, Braylon?
Eagles are looking a little rough right now, but I really believe this is the one. This is the time we shine. We're set now. We're ready to play some ball.
Gonna make a 1-2-3 out. And
I
The
believe in
left
that
fielder, number 3, Mason Hurley.
1-2-3 outs.
Early up to bat, seeing a little bit of action on the bases earlier.
Need to just get there. Take any chance you can. All even. Goes in. Lantigua for the pitch. And that's going to be knocked all the way over. Chase might hit the gap, and it does. And that's a fair ball. A single there by Hurley. Not the prettiest, but you know, it gets the base. The designated hitter, number 17, Jaden Zaraski.
17 coming up with a pencil bat here. Those things are sick.
Seeing some more action from the pencil bat here, Dan. We've seen it 3 times now.
Yeah, pencil bat, really a popular choice from what I've come to see. Taking you to school almost. And now trying to find it, popped it up. And gonna get on that foul ball is Easton Speck.
You been doing the mic?
And so here we go. 0-1 count, Laurel on deck. Gonna try to take a slap shot there, but 0-1 goes in, 1-1 count now. How about that, Collins? On a 1-1, gets it down low. Makes it 2-1 after that. So we'll have to keep it waiting. So on the 2-1, we wait and we get it set.
Ooh, great
And
miss by Lantigua.
And that'll be missed by Lantigua, 3-1.
Teagle
One.
comes set. Here's the pitch. Swung on for a strike.
And gonna
Great,
just
here we
roll past Kachmarik. And now we'll see Bryson Laurel, the catcher. The catcher, number 4, Bryson Laurel. And now time to be called by Coach Leedy. We have not seen anybody in the Eastwood bullpen warm up. So he's not going out for that.
Oh. They
Oh.
are bringing Jameson in.
All right, and I guess I stand Contigua to finish today. 3 strikeouts. Did not see Sense warm up. Must have warmed up before the game. But now we'll bring him in. And we'll get a roll on. And yep, we'll go to break. This is Eastwood Baseball here in Eastwood Sports Media.
Welcome back here. Jack Sensenig finishing up his warm-up pitches. Seeing the first batter. Catcher, Luke
Yep.
Marlowe.
And Bryson Laurel going to be
Bryson.
up. The junior here going to get set.
Dan, don't you know of this guy?
A little bit, yeah, but now we go. And now we'll try it. All even. I'm going to get a move on. The bunt attempt, strike 1. And an 0-1 count. Nobody out.
Big lead on second there. See if we can catch him stealing here.
And might see it. Down 1, though. Nobody out. Another bunt attempt in. And Norton going to be the pick that up. That one might work. And the ball thrown wide, but he's going to get him in time. And there's an out recorded here for the number 33 of Evan Rodriguez up.
J-Mo hangs
The
on to
first
that
baseman,
one. Huh,
number
Braylon?
33, Evan Rodriguez.
Braylon? Hung on to that one.
Oh yeah, J-Mo uses his time to shine.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. King looking into today for anything possible. Has played in 14 games, mostly as a pinch runner, one of the faster guys in this Eastwood squad. So now 2 advanced in scoring position for 1 out. And first pitch there going to be strike 1. 0-1 count. And now we have an out. So the 0-1 with an out. Gets it in 0-2 for Sense.
Catches that inside corner, huh, Dan?
It really did. You know, definitely quite what we weren't exactly expecting, but it's what we're going to get.
And we're gonna take that.
0-2. And strike 3
Sense comes in.
for
and just
Sense.
sweeps
Comes
them
in
all.
clutch.
Nick-
2 outs now.
Nick that left corner, huh?
Oh, yeah.
For strike 3.
He did, yeah. Now we'll have the number 12 up with Carson Dickey. And
First
a strike
pitch.
1. First pitch strike there with a strikeout from Sensenig. And a ball 1. All right,
In.
now goes 1-2, 2 out. Now a 1-2 count, couple of outs here, anything possible. 2 still in scoring position. And now tries it, knocked. Just had the sense, gonna throw it over and out. And got the best of that there, so now we're gonna take our break and we're gonna be back. This is And welcome back, everybody, to Eastwood Baseball here in Eastwood Sports Media. Dan Ridenour joining you, and we got quite a few members of the Eastwood JV team here to give some commentary.
Jameson King up to bat. We just seen him get the first out of the top of the 3rd inning.
The second baseman, number 16, Jameson King.
Chooses no walk-up song. I like the intimidation factor out of that.
And it's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him. And his first pitch, you'll see, strike 1, 0-1 count.
Looked outside for me, Dan.
Yep. And so now we'll try it 0-1 count. Donnell on deck with King to finish out the lineup. And now that'll go ground over. Fouled it off.
He makes the play.
He does, yeah. Always known for doing that. But now we're at strike 2, 0-2 count. And we get it away here. Waiting for the move on. And now King gonna get struck out there. And now Kadyn Donnell is up.
Top of the lineup. Last time they were up, they were raking.
The center fielder, number 4, Kadyn Donnell. And so now get a move on here.
Last at bat for Kadyn Donnell went over the right fielder's head for a double.
Yep.
Stand-up double.
So he's 1 for 1 today on a double. As Hicks will record his second strikeout of the day on the previous at bat. 1-0 count now. Andre to leave the game with 3 cents at 1 for strikeouts. So now goes, gets set 1-0. Donnell to get strike 1, 1-1 count. Now we'll try it. Okay, 1-1 down low. 2-1 count now. 2-1 count now. Getting it started and set. Donnell gonna find it.
Donnell does not like that pitch.
Well, Donnell's one of the more vocal guys in this lineup, likes to express his opinions with the umpire, but that one, nonetheless, going to be one he disagrees with. 2-2 count now with the out. So on to 2-2, 1 out, chases the wild and out, goes over, muffed, and he's in time. No, he's ruled out. And now Brock Messinger up. The left fielder, number 3, Brock Messinger.
You know, umps are having a little rough today, but I do believe it's because of the heat, Dan.
It might be,
I do.
some really high temperatures here that we've been having. 82 degrees now. The high was 83 today. And then if you want to get it to the 84, ball 1.
I see what you did there, Dan. I
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
Dan.
1-0 count, 2 outs. Tries it. Right back at you, and that's going to be strike 1 on the foul ball. 1-1 count now. Going to have to wait a little more. But with the 1-1 count, we'll get a roll on. That'll make it 2-1. So it's 2-1 count now with a couple outs. We'll wait for it here. Finding where we can go. So with a 2-1 count, 2 outs, Messinger gets it in high and up. That's going to be knocked over to left, the hat to come off, and that will be caught. And so we will finish after 3 innings of play. We head to the top of the 4th inning. Keep forgetting about that there. I'm sorry about all that. We head to the top of the 4th inning. Eastwood down by 1. We'll be right back. This is Eastwood Baseball and Eastwood Sports Media. And we're back, everybody. Thank you for joining us here on senior night. This is Eastwood Baseball, Eastwood Sports Media. I'm Dan Ridenour, and we got Jackson Marlowe up to the bat, don't we, Easton Speck?
Yep. We also have Jack Sensing on the mound.
Yep, now that'll go in, strike 1 for the 2 of them. So a all even count, 2-1. And now that'll go and check swing ruled, strike 2. So an 0-2 count. Sense really getting a hold of it here. So the 0-2. Sense gets it in. Curveball. Strike 3 there for Sense. And now we'll have the leadoff man up. The number 5 of Gabe Hicks. The pitcher, number 5, Gabe Hicks.
Pitcher versus pitcher here again, folks.
Yep, and then seen that quite a few times. Game changer just a tad behind, but we're going to keep it rolling. And that's the 1 out and away. Ball 1, so a 1-0 count. Here waiting for something. Not quite what could happen, not sure what could happen again. But anything here. 1-0 gets it. 1 and 0-2 now for Sense. Really getting a hold of it with 1 out. And so now the 1 even gets him to swing and strike 2. So a 1-2 count is what we have here. 1-2 now with an out for Sense. Needing anything and goes in high. Curveball for ball 2. How about that, Spec?
Close call there.
Really
Could have been
close.
anybody's call there.
Really could have been, yeah. And so now the 2-2. An out. That'll be wide and out. Full count.
Full count here, Dan. Ideal pitch would be probably fastball. Try to go.
It would, yeah. The full count. 1 out. In for Sense. Up. Going to be popped up. And chased. Back somewhere.
Over our heads, Dan. By. Saw ya jump up almost like your reaction time was about to get that.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Full count. 1 out. From the belt, the kick, the deal goes in. And ground ball over. Lantigua going to miss it. And that's going to be a single for the leadoff man. The shortstop, number 25, Ethan Leonard. And now we have it. All even, 1 out. Goes swing for the miss. Strike 1. 0-1 count now.
They're really liking the high ones, huh?
Really are, yeah.
About third one this inning.
Sense here getting a hold of it. And now they'll take it back again, wide and over. And Kachmarik to save that from going. So now a 1-1 count, 1-1-1. And we'll see what's next.
Looked like the runner on first was about to steal there, but
Yeah.
stopped mid.
Been moving a lot and going back
Ooh.
again. Not caught stealing that time, however. Benefit goes to the runner.
Close call there, huh?
Really was, yeah. And so now we try it. 1-1 count. And an out. Sensnig gonna get up, throw back, and now
In
we're
a
gonna
pickle,
have
they're in a pickle.
yeah, we have a pickle. Little run down back, and they're gonna call him out. Good ingenuity there. And man, oh man, he just got caught stealing. And so now all ones. Still after that. Should be updated to out number 2 if I'm not mistaken. On the 1-1, now 1-2 after the foul ball. So a 1-2 count. 1-2 count now for the out. And here we go, trying it again. 1-2 count and gets him. Looks like he had a sword there near the end. Keeps it in play, however. 2-2 count.
Close check swing there, huh?
It really was, yeah. So now a 2-2 count. 2 outs. Gets back here. Sense to throw in. Curveball, beautiful. Curveball City. Beautiful to record it. And now, let's get it going, boys. We're going to be right back. This is Eastwood Baseball here on Eastwood Sports Media. Norton.
Connor Norton up to bat here. Got a little bit of action last at bat. Did unfortunately get out by the second baseman.
Really been fighting those so far today, and now we'll try it for the three-man crew of Easton Speck, Braylon Collins, and Dan Ridenour here in the booth. First pitch, though, for Norton, ball one. And goes in.
Pitch now. Ooh.
That was not Connor's ball. He did not.
Questionable
like
call there by the umpire.
You know, that just happens sometimes. You
But
gotta
that's
roll with it.
baseball.
It's baseball. We got to deal with it. Got to deal with
You
it.
gotta deal with it. And now that's inside, ball two.
1-1 pitch in the dirt for 2-1.
I mean, Storm, as we call him, has a great eye. We've seen that since his days at linebacker on the football field, Dan.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you remember that.
Remember that, being with TSNW. That was
Great
quite the
vision.
days, yeah.
And we see it again.
Ball three.
2-1 pitch there. Now 3-1. Inside there and low.
Mm-hmm.
Coming to 3-1 pitch now.
Norton batting third today has Kachmarik on
Pitch
deck.
comes set. Here's pitch for 3-1. Ball low for ball 4.
Doing it. Who's doing it?
And Storm.
Who's
is
gonna
going
say it?
Take a trip.
That's right. The first baseman, number 27, Drew Kachmarik.
Thing with Drew Kachmarik here, Braylon, is he's with Paul here. He can take one. He can get, if he gets a hack of one,
Yes,
he
he
can get
can.
one.
Drew, being the biggest on the team, leads the team in batting average.
Really does, yeah. One of the big boomers here after the
Yes, sir.
visit. I wonder if Laurel there's proposing a fantasy football trade. Never know.
Maybe, Dan.
Maybe.
As soon as we starting up right here.
Oh, yeah. Now we get it started. And back.
Throw over to first. On the bag. Called safe.
Connor using that reaction speed, that lateral speed we see.
We've seen all year from him, from football, wrestling, to now baseball.
And now we'll try it.
And
And a
big
beautiful one knocked
And
by
it drops
Kachmarik
down.
to drop. And let's see Paul Lumberjack Lautzenheiser up.
Perfect single there by Drew
The
Kachmarik.
designated hitter, number 28, Paul Lautzenheiser.
Doesn't
Hey,
get
if he
much
could get
better.
a hold one here, folks, we could have a real game here.
Yeah, we
Close
get
game, too.
5 big booms, really, is what we've been seeing right now. And we could see a lot more on the way. No outs and 2 already on base for your Eagles. And
Yeah.
high ball 1.
You mentioned 5 big booms, Dan. It makes me hungry for a chicken bake.
I could go for 1 too, or a
Double
possible
thumb
chicken
something.
box, whether you go to dinner or lunch.
At the
Love
IGA.
mentioning the IGA.
Oh, yeah. 1-0 count. Takes it inside. Lautzenheiser. Gonna hit a
That
high
comes-
popper that's chased all the way down. Drops. Remember, context went all the way on the third base line. Almost went into the crowd. About 10 feet over. It was more high than far.
And that
That's
just,
Still
tough
was
play.
dropped.
Your
Still a
third
tough one to
baseman,
make.
third baseman made that. That would have been a tough play. And
I wonder if that's in play, if that's high enough for an infield fly.
you know,
so, tough one.
just shows how far Paul can really take the ball.
And a 1-1 count now for Lautzenheiser.
Here's the pitch.
And takes it high, 2-1.
I can imagine it's hard to throw on a guy so tall.
And Lumberjack here, though, does it with ease. 2-1 count now. Nobody out. Looks for it. Gets the move on high. 3-1. So a 3-1 count now. All set. Lautzenheiser looks cool as a cucumber. Down low, ball 4. And that'll be the 4th time today. Somebody's going to...
Big man with the walk.
The third baseman, number 19, Andre Lantigua.
Lantigua up to bat again. Him and JMO, no walk-up songs today, Dan.
Well, J-Mo told me before the game he had not picked one out. I was thinking about it, but Andre, no sign on what's actually going on with him. Bold move, though, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off for him.
Little difficulty in the field here. Just trying to get in the strike zone.
Yep.
Getting a little talk to in the infield.
Yep.
But
Wonder when it's over, but, you know, anything possible here on what's going on.
Nobody's warming up in the bullpen yet.
You mean the bullpen?
That's what I said, Dan.
Sounded like you said the bullpen. And now here we go for Lantigua.
same pitcher here.
Yep.
Thought we were going to change pitchers.
Hicks going to stay on the mound. Going for what he's been at so far this year. All even. Now we go. And strike one, 0-1. And now Easton Speck going to take us away here.
0-1 count. Caught that left edge corner. Oh, and Lantigua takes it to the right side. Over the right fielder's head.
Goodness!
To the fence.
That's a sharp one.
There's one.
And they'll score one.
There's two.
Barely gets
Stand up double by Lantigua.
How about that? His first hit. And now
Now
we'll go. The shortstop, number 9, Eric Hepler.
Turn of events, folks. Now it is a 3-2 game with the Eagles leading by 1.
Just like I said, hey, what's up? Hello. Well, how about a double
It's
and
the
a
ball.
wild hit?
Fastball. Paul's trying to steal home.
And Lautzenheiser are going to be out by a mile. It's okay. Lantigua just got to get down over to third, and he'll be safe.
Lantigua is safe.
It's
Paul.
okay, though. It's okay. One out. You could afford to make those mistakes. The squeeze is what it looked like. Didn't quite get down in time.
Risky play there. Lantigua was a little confused. He was nervous that Paul was going to come back.
Well, I mean, Lantigua, though.
Hey, Lantigua is still at third, though.
Yep.
Better than second. And a better running position. Scoring position, my bad.
Now it's 3-2 in the top of the fourth, so we'll get that fixed over. That'll be another wild pitch thrown, and that's going to be a bit knocked. And there it goes, 2-0 count for Hepler. Lantigua to stay, we're at 3-2.
A little scary there. And Lantigua seemed to come about quarter of a way towards home and decided to turn around.
Just been rattling with it a little now, but 2-0. Curves it in, strike one. Pitch taken by Hepler.
Base running here looks a little wild here, but still hot out. Could be a little heatness could be working on the brain a little bit.
Yeah. Couple moments, but still set.
Eric
Play,
Hepler.
Hepler gets it up and a wild
Sail.
over.
Oh, and they make an error for Eric Hepler to advance to first and Lantigua to score home. It's
The
an
right
RBI.
fielder, number 14, Austin Bonfiglio.
I mean, that single
Coach coming back out to the mound here.
bringing in Lantigua
Get a new pitcher in against Bonfiglio.
seems to be the first baseman, number 33.
Yep, and there Rodriguez
Getting
there.
taken.
And now we're going to have a pitching change. Alex Hageman. No,
It's first baseman, number 33.
Rodriguez coming in to pitch.
Big man. changed
Left-handed
clothes.
pitcher here too, folks.
All right, once he throws one. Looks like he is the reliever right now, though. Unless they're playing some mind games on us. Now pitching for the Northwood Rangers, number 33, Evan Rodriguez.
Little lefty on lefty action. Bonfiglio.
We're going to just make it that much tougher to steal over at first base.
Did you hear about that, Dan? Bonfiglio being a lefty. We got a little lefty on lefty
Oh,
action
yeah.
for the first
You know,
time
I
of the
love
day.
my lefties as a lefty myself. Love seeing it. But here we go. Jameson King also on deck. So quite a mad 2 for Eastwood here. And now Austin Bonfiglio up. And it is a stolen base attempt almost after the hit. And now we'll see Jameson King. Second baseman, number 16, Jameson King.
Austin had a little trapper there, and then first baseman made a wonderful play. Stepped on it quick.
And did, definitely. And Bonfiglio not wasting any time. 2 outs after he will go. But Kadyn Donnell currently on deck.
Bottom of the lineup here.
And now we'll try it. Strike 1, curveball for King. After the 4-2. So the score to reset, and we're going to keep it rolling here. So now with anything possible. On the 0-1, curves in. Looks like it hit King there, and rolled doesn't. 1-1. 1-1 count now, 2 outs.
Runner in scoring position.
Yep, and gets it set, and King gonna swing and a miss. Strike 2, 1-2 count.
JMO gets on base here, gets a little knock. Eric has the potential to score, or first and third, which is really deadly with Jameson King.
And gonna try it in, down low. Hepler to steal.
Great jump by Eric
And a
Hepler. He got
beautiful
right
jump.
underneath that tag.
Gets him safe there.
Beautiful steal.
Beautiful indeed. So now an all-even 2-2 count with 2 outs for 16, Jameson King. On a 2-2. And another one in. Ball 3, so a full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the 2 outs.
Full count here, 2 outs. Score and running position.
One pitch is all it takes.
Pitch comes set. Here's the pitch.
And a knock
Beautiful.
by
Oh.
King.
But the third baseman gets a good snag.
And a good snag there over at third. And now we're going to change some things up, and we will be back. This is Eastwood Baseball and Eastwood Sports Media. And we're back, everybody. Top of the 5th inning to start. As we're here at Eastwood High School, Dan Ridenour joining you, and here we go to start our top of the 5th inning. And now we'll go for the number 6 of Brent Reichow up here. First pitch, ball one, thrown by Sense. 1-0 count. And so that's what we'll have. Waiting here to find it, and goes back.
High fly, foul ball.
And fouled off.
Oh.
And bit of commotion here on what's going on.
We have Brady Ramlow warming up in the bullpen right now.
Yeah, 1-1 count now against Northwood. And now we'll try it and strike two. 1-2 count. With nobody out. And that'll be a 2-2 count. And so now we try it still. Waiting for anything here. But the 2-2 Sense gets in. And going to knock him, so that'll be a hit by pitch. And we'll move it on for the number 3 of Mason Hurley. The left fielder, number 3, Mason Hurley. Now we try it.
Number 3 here has made some decent contact today.
He has, yep.
Last at bat having a nice little blooper in the left field.
Yep. Now all even we go. That'll be swing and a miss by Sense. So now we have to get back for it. 0-1 count. And here that'll go back in. High pop-up. And just going to accept that one's out. Nobody for it. So now the 0-2 count. Nobody out. So on an 0-2 we go. Waiting for it here. Gets it in. Strike 3. And the strikeout number 4 for Sense. The designated hitter, number 17, James Zaraski.
And Dan, here's our favorite bat.
Yep, the pencil bat. Laurel also uses one, so now we see it again. And that one to get close. Strike 1. So a 1-0 count. Goes back again. Ball to bounce. Kepler going to get it and going to get the tag as Kachmarik, and he's out there for out number 2, but they will advance a runner. And now Bryson Laurel up.
I mean, what a beautiful play.
The catcher, number 4, Bryson Laurel.
What a beautiful play from our first baseman.
Absolutely. So now Bryson up will wait. And we'll keep it moving. On an 0-0. 2 out. Sense to throw that ball in. 1-0. So the 1-0 count. 2 outs. We're going to move on and goes for strike 1. 1-1 count. 2 out. And now a 1-1 count. 2 out. Goes in, out. Now a 2-1 count between Laurel and Sense. Just fighting for it here. So now we'll try a little bit further. On a 2-1. Sense going to get it in. Knocked high to our screen. Behind 2-2. So now we'll wait a little bit further. 2-2 count now even. And goes wide. Full count. 3-2. Open ahead from the top of the 5th inning. And leave in a minute. And a high heater. And that's going to be knocked up and chased.
Who gets under
and
it?
Kachmarik going to be under it now. We'll be going. We're going to get to the bottom of the 5th inning now. We'll be right back. This is Eastwood Baseball here on Eastwood Sports Media. All right. The center fielder, number 4, Kadyn Donnell.
And we are back in the bottom of the 5th, starting off at the top with Kadyn Donnell, number 4.
Doesn't want to let you down here, Collins. And another man who I don't think is going to let down Eastwood here at all
Oh no, Dan.
is Brady Ramlow, who just got done with his bullpen. And he seems to be a relief, but Donnell going to hit a comebacker, and that ball's going to drop. He's going to try to run it out in time, and he's safe. And now we'll have Brock Messinger.
Kadyn Donnell being a very quick
The left fielder,
outfielder.
number 3, Brock Messinger.
The scary part about Brock's game here is that he is a disgustingly good bunker. He
I'm not gonna lie.
can lay one down the line and be safe by a mile because of his speed and his agility.
Oh, yeah, and he does it a lot. And goes curveball in, ball 1. So a 1-0 with an out, or no out, excuse me. Just getting started here. Lot of anticipation in general. 1-0, Messinger set. Curveball in, gonna hit him. No, that's gonna go back.
Donnell
Must have
just,
hit behind him. Donnell just gonna be like, yep, I'm gonna steal.
He just takes the base.
Free base there.
Free
fellas.
stolen base. 2-0 count. Looks like it hit Brock for a second.
Sure does.
And so on a 2-0. Nobody out. Messinger to wait. And Donnell going to steal.
Safe.
Ball does not get down. And now we have a man on third. 2-1 count.
Third baseman could just not hold on to that ball.
And nobody out. Wonder if we're going to see possible squeeze here.
This would be a peak bunt right here.
A peak squeeze if he can get it down 2-1. So now we go. 2-1. Down the middle. Curveball
hit.
knocked. And way foul. There's the strike 2. 2-2 count after that. And now we go with nobody out.
Let me go out there.
Messenger being more of a contact hitter
Just be like low.
scares us on that pitch, making us feel like we need to warn the softball players, Dan.
What day is it? 21st, I think. Now 2-2 count.
Good
Done-
eye.
Good eye there by Messinger, not to get fooled. Not surprised that was called, or I'm surprised it was called a ball. 3-2 count now, nobody. Messinger takes it, high hit, saves his at bat.
Just needs to stay alive here until he gets that one good pitch where he can drive, or that one pitch set.
Really
Just
does.
lead him to a walk.
Absolutely.
Because especially against this team, first and third would be diabolical.
And Ramlow here is going to be in. Norton on deck, 3-2. Messinger to save his at bat. Coach Leedy to ground it like he's a shortstop, as his custom. And so now we wait a little bit more.
Brock is having a tremendously good fight against this pitcher here.
Absolutely.
Getting all the
Full count in. And it keeps going, as you were saying, Spec.
getting all these pitches away from this pitcher, trying to wear him down.
Really does. The full count here.
Full count plus 3 or 4 foul balls.
Now we go. On the full. In.
Yes.
Beautiful knock curve by Messinger. And he's
Hey,
going to
gets
bring
down.
home Donnell. And now we'll have Connor Norton.
Donnie just prances in.
The catcher, number 2, Connor Norton.
After Norton is Drew Kachmarik.
I did not expect that to be that loud. Did not expect that to be loud there, but how about it? 5-2 now in the bottom of your 5th inning. Eastwood starting to run away with it here. Struggling earlier, but now they're starting to get that momentum back.
7 more here could put this game away.
And now Norton, high curveball, strike 1. So on the 0-1 we wait. And Kachmarik to wait. Kachmarik on deck, actually, with Norton up. Eating it like popcorn. Norton going to take it. 0-2. Messinger forced to go back. We got quite the JV house here. And Tyler, David, Braylon, Speck, and then we got Zach as well.
Zach. Yeah, it's a little bit.
And Jacob Oakes outside the dugout. 0-2 count. goes, and that's going to
Ooh.
knock Norton. He'll take his base, and what's he going to do?
Storm eats
the
it.
ball.
Eats those.
The first baseman, number 27, Drew Kachmarik.
When he took that ball, it looked like he was getting hit by a pillowcase.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
that was just-
Connor is a massive guy. He's
well
he has
built.
muscle on him.
Well built.
There's nothing he can't do.
I agree, Dan.
Not maybe Ramlo, though. I think Ramlo's the...
I do
Ultimate.
think Ramlo is the catcher of the ages.
Yeah, an 0-1 count, though.
Did you watch?
Waiting
it?
on that.
Next pitch here for Drew Kachmarik. Fly ball.
Smoked.
Brock's going to have to sprint back.
And he's going to get there. And Paul Lautzenheiser up.
For the first out of the inning, folks.
The designated hitter, number 28, Paul Lautzenheiser.
Brock stumbling on that play there, Dan. It made me a little nervous. If you want me to be honest. But his speed is just so phenomenal.
I mean, if Drew didn't get too low on that hit, that would have gone, and see ya.
Yep, and Andre Lantigua on deck currently. Nobody out. Or one out, excuse me. No count. Now here we go.
For the first pitch of Lautzenheiser's at bat.
Goes in.
Fouls it off.
Ruled foul wild. Messinger forced to go back.
By the looks of it, he is trying to get a hold of this one. It would be a huge hit if he got this.
It really would, yeah. And so now 0-1 count. Gets it, and that's going to be away.
What
And
a
a
pick
beautiful-
from Coach Leedy.
Beautiful pick there by Coach Leedy. 0-2 count, 1 out. Still has almost a shortstop style in him. Now an 0-2 count, 1 out. We're waiting. Looks like it almost a balk with the sun movement. But now we'll wait a little more. Bottom of the 5th inning.
Little chit chat between the shortstop and the pitcher here.
Yeah, the
Trying to
shortstop-
see what they're playing.
Shortstop of Leonard and Rodriguez. Hey, give it to him. And now we go.
Foul. That about hit Brady's sister over there.
Yeah.
But how Paul hit a foul ball to stay alive in this at bat. 0-2 count.
That would have
1
been
out.
a disaster.
That would have been a disaster.
JV baseball team. Anna being our biggest fan.
Now an 0-2 count, 1 out. Gonna try it and over. And now a 1-2 count for Paul. Gets his first one there.
Take it.
Here's the pitch for Paul's 4th ball. Outside. Catcher dropped it.
Beautiful one to
Two-
steal there.
2 free bases for
Laurel missed that just like a one-timer, and now an even 2-2 count and an out. Now all even. Rodriguez on that mound. And so now taking something. That's
Run,
going to be
Paul.
a inside jab for Lautzenheiser. He'll get out. But
Bring
Messinger to come
Brock
home.
in.
The third baseman, number 19, Andre Lantigua.
great read on Brock Messinger there.
Yep.
Catcher ran away to try to tag Paul out, but Paul's too fast.
Paul
Then
is-
got him out forcefully at first.
Yep, with 2 outs. Eric Kepler on deck right now. Andre Lantigua up. 6-2 now your score. That'll be strike 1 for Lantigua.
Andre last bat, we've seen a great hit bringing in
Right over
2
the right
runs.
fielder.
Yep, no 1 count.
Straight to the fence.
And now we'll get after it. 0-1, 0-2 now.
Damn this.
Yeah. Now the 0-2 with 2 outs. And he gets set, gets it in. Lantigua a miss. Strike 3 retired.
Ending the bottom of the 5th inning. Going into the top of the 6th.
Yep, and then top of the 6th inning could be the last time these Eagles bat if they keep up their lead. We'll be right back. This is Eastwood Baseball here in Eastwood Sports Media.
No, you do not get off mute. Get off.
We just have some big incoming news. The man, Dan Ridenour, is getting put into the game as a pinch hitter.
Open them out.
Eastwood Baseball is warming up right now. Brady Ramlow is waiting to go in the game.
Top of the 6th going into the inning. Jack's still on the mound. Okay.
Actually, I guess they don't need it right now. The pitcher.
Number 33, Evan Rodriguez.
Spec, me and Dan have been talking about bats all day. How do you feel about the cotton candy bat?
I mean, it's not bad.
It doesn't speak to me. It
A little
just
bit
doesn't
too
speak
bright
to me,
for their
Spec.
colors of team.
The soldier tank speaks to me.
Tyler, we know with your fancy pink lemonade bat.
Obviously.
For ball 1.
1-1 count here. Ball outside and low to make it a 2-1 count. Fouls it off to make it a 2-2 count. Jack's looking for his 5th K of the day. Ooh, on the
Hits him.
last pitch, he
2-2
hits him.
count. Hits him. Free base for him.
Puts a man on first. With
Now batting. Number 12, Carson Dickey. Oh, I like seeing that.
haven't seen much out of Carson here today.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Count 0-1 now.
Ball put in play. Making the force out at 2. Drop ball. Still a man on 1. 1 out.
Who is it? Now batting, number 2, Jackson Marlowe. It's Jackson Marlowe.
High pop fly hit to Bonfiglio, making the catch for 2 outs.
You were right.
My right. Now batting, number 5, Gabe Hicks. Jack Sense comes set. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 for first pitch. Next pitch here for Jack. Good curveball by him. Batter check swings and gets a little knock. Foul ball for strike 2. Count 0-2.
Swing and a miss for the out there, being the final out of the inning.
Eastwood baseball.
Tap, correct?
Ridenour!
And the voice of Eastwood, we see up to bat.
Let's go, Dan!
When he's not a pitch, when he's not a pitch.
We love the choice of Johnny Cash. We really do. And we hear Eastwood baseball going crazy for the man.
Dan's ever first plate appearance here for the 0-0 count.
And watch
1-0, good eye from Dan. Dan the man is up to bat. Let's go here, folks. This is the one guy that's been doing all the camera work, all the talking, all the stats. Dan. Another ball. 2-0 for Dan.
Dan, being a big hockey player, has a really good eye.
Here comes
Winning-
a 2-0 count pitch for Dan.
Oh,
Dan popped
it's a
up.
fly.
Dan made contact. It's gonna drop.
Get him.
Oh. Good play by shortstop there.
One out.
Bonfiglio.
It's Austin.
I don't know how say it.
Okay,
Come on, say it.
Austin Bonfiglio.
Bond,
People's last names.
Stop it.
I can't stop it.
Bond up to bat here.
Stop it.
Has had a massive lot of action today.
Just stop.
Back with the lefty on lefty action. The count is now 1-0 with one out.
Inside pitch here for Bonfiglio.
Bond, Jamo on deck, and Kadyn Donnell, top of the order in the hole. Another outside pitch for a 2-0 count.
Close call there for Bonfiglio.
Yes.
2-1 count here for Bonds.
And Bond takes it to make it a 3-1 count. One on base here will bring us. And that'll make Bond to take a trip. One out now. J-Mo up to bat, bottom of the lineup.
Up next, number 16, Jameson King. That was a good one.
Play the music. What the hell?
If Frobos was watching the game, he
Kickoff
would
move.
know that Jameson King is a man of intimidation. No walk-up song.
Speed
3
demon around
at-bats.
the bases.
Last at bat had a great rip. Sadly, unfortunately, caught by the third baseman. Bond steals, and he goes, and he's safe. All day. One out.
Ball count. Count.
Specs having a little bit of difficulty here speaking. Sorry for that, folks. 1-0 count here. One out.
Yes. I retired. So good.
And J-Mo absolutely destroyed his back with that pitch. Speedster getting ready to run the base. Okay, now coming up to the bat. Top of the order. One out.
You got enough so you can do this.
Turn the light.
Having a meeting here. The Coach Ralph, the former freshman basketball coach at Eastwood, is meeting with his pitcher. We do not believe that they will be changing pitchers, but we are unsure. We have seen some long meetings out of this team today.
You just push the button?
Yeah.
Now batting, number 4, Kadyn Donnell.
That is not. Donnie up to bat here. Donnie has had some terrific rips this season. I mean, he's one of our great batters. Oh, Donnie getting a hold of one there. Foul ball.
Donnie can get a hold of one. We could at least get 2 in, especially with Jameson's speed.
That's true. One out. 2 on base. 1 on first. 1 on second.
All Jameson has to worry about is not getting caught up in front of Bonfiglio.
Donnie gets a rip of one. Oh, right through the shortstop's glove.
Shortstop's glove.
And they're looking to score. Bond. Bond's running. Bond sprint.
Speed.
And he's safe. He's safe.
Sliding in safe. J-Mo advances a third
J-Mo
on
up.
the missed throw down to home. And that'll be a... Oh, change the score.
Kadyn Donnell getting a double out of that play.
Now batting, number 3, Brock Messenger.
Brock Messenger up to bat. We've seen some action out of Brock today.
This would be an impeccable bunt play here. Good eye by Brock here.
Ball down low and inside, taken for ball 1 for Brock Messenger.
We got the JV trio here. Braylon Collins, Easton Speck, and Braden Burner.
Yes, we do, Spec. Yes, we do. Runners on third and second. J-Mo on third. Kadyn Donnell on second. Connor Norton on deck. 1 out.
Outside for ball 2. 2-0 count now with 1 out and runners at second and third.
We've seen some great fights out of Brock today. running up the pitch count. Brock Messenger getting a rip, a little blooper. Caught by second baseman. 2 outs. Connor Norton coming up to bat. Connor Norton up to bat. We've seen some good action out of Connor today. Strike 1 there, looking. Connor Norton. 2 outs. Still runner on third and second. Connor, good rip. Right to the second baseman for an out. That will end the inning and take us to the top of the 7th. See if Northwood can make a comeback. Now finishing with Eastwood baseball. Brady Ramlo coming out of the bullpen. We're seeing a little bit of his action. JV superstar, looking like he's a Cy Young winner on the JV Eagles team. He's really cementing himself as the 4th pitcher on the varsity squad now, making his first appearance.
David Clay, what do you have to say about him? Seemed to really like him a lot.
What an athlete. Getting it down on both sides of the ball, hitting in.
Of course, Dan, of course. We Brady Ramlo's a future up-and-coming Eastwood linebacker and tight end as well.
His MLB comparison is Shohei Ohtani, two-way player.
All right, we'll see
Northwood
what
doesn't get 5 here. It's end of the inning and end of the game.
see what Brady Ramlo has to dish here.
This is a guy who can control the strike zone.
We have a little movement at shortstop too. Drew Ludhart coming out to play shortstop.
Ludhart over to short. Hepler done for today. 0-1
First
count.
pitch strike for Brady Ramlo.
And Lantigua to drop
Lantigua
in front and gets it wild and out. And they're going to have an error.
almost getting thrown out at second there by Connor Norton. Lantigua making a little bit of an error. All good though.
Center fielder, number 6, Brett. Right.
0 outs, runner on second.
I've been doing my
One ball there by Brady Ramlo. Good rip by number 6. To Bond.
And Reichel be able to
Over
drop
Bond's
that
head.
there
Dropping.
beautifully.
Runner coming in.
And
Getting out at
by
third.
Kyle.
Out by a mile.
One scores though at least, so a bit of a consolation prize, 7-3.
Great throw by Jameson King from second base there. I mean, just hosing the runner down.
The left fielder, number 3, Mason, early.
Hurley here has seen some action on the around the bases with the bat. Let's see what he can do against superstar Brady Ramlow. And Brady with just a high.
Count, in and out. And a
Beautiful
1-1.
pitch. Looking like
A little bit, yeah. And I mean, how about that softball to win the NBC after Lake is to lose, and they will beat Maumee. So your NBC champions, Eastwood softball.
props to them, Dan. They're having a great season.
Oh yeah, not as great as Brady Ramlow though.
Not as great as Brady Ramlow.
And the 2-1, make that 3. And one
Outside
out
ball.
now. So a 3-1 count. And now we go. In for Ramlow, ball 4.
Brady walks one. And Dan, guess what? Our favorite bat.
Yep, the pencil. The designated hitter, number 17, Jaden Zaraski.
The old number 2.
2 back-to-back pencils here.
And Brady Ramlow just dicing. Oh my
Inside,
God, he's
strike
so
1,
good.
0-1 count. So an 0-1 with an out and gets it in. Ground ball there, going to find the gap. And that'll be Bryson Laurel up. The catcher, number 4, Bryson Laurel.
Brady Ramlow letting up another hit there.
Yeah. And I mean, that happens sometimes. Even, LeBron has his
It's
bad
baseball.
days.
It's baseball, Dan.
Well, LeBron has his bad days.
Uh-huh.
Never. And now, all even, 1 out. Good opportunity for a double play here. Swing and a
Great
miss, strike
pitch by
1.
Brady Ramlow.
Yep. And so now we'll get set 0-1 count. And gonna try it some more. 0-2 now with an out.
Great block
And
by
now
Connor
0-2
Norton.
Count, 1 out.
1-2 count, Dan. Runner on first.
So now 1-2 count with the out. I'm gonna get it in. And ball 2, so the 2-2 now. And you have 1 out.
Batter's a little scared there. Brady Ramlow showing upwards of a 105.
Yep, and then goes down in, ball 3, 3-2. So on a full count with an out.
Ramlow has his sign. Payoff pitch.
Gonna try something. And
Strike
it's 3.
3 and a miss. I know.
I mean, Brady
Now
Ramlow is
2
a
outs.
fantastic pitcher.
Yep, 1 away. Now Evan Rodriguez up. The
Dan.
pitcher, number 33, Evan Rodriguez.
Me and Speck were talking about the cotton candy bat. How do you feel about it?
Oh, that's a nice bat.
And another strike from Brady Ramlow. He is in his tempo.
0-1 count and 2 out.
When Brady Ramlow's in his zone, he is virtually
Yeah.
unhittable.
Yeah, we know about Ramlow. I think you've mentioned him so far on this broadcast. 0-2 count though, and now the great Brady Ramlow. 1 pitch away from closing out this game,
He has his sign. 0-2 here.
and now takes it in.
And Brady Ramlow.
To end senior night on a win, 7-3. And we will end it. The final score after 7 played. Eastwood plays all seniors, and now a final score of 7-3. Let's get to celebrations. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. JV guys for helping us in the booth. And we will see you all later. I'm Dan Ridenour, and I got 2 words for you.